Hi, top 11 managers around the world. Hope you guys are doing really well and you're watching Momentary for Gaming Top 11. This is the only YouTube channel that always provide top 11 content. So in this video, I'm gonna share you top 5 formation and tactics in top 11 2025 at the moment. Number 5. 3-1-2-3-1. 3-1-2-3-1 can be a great attacking formation, but you need to have a proper setup, and the most key player in defense is your DMC. And the most key players in your attack are these 4 players at the top. So you must have these 5 players, the best player, 200% plus. You must have these 5 players alongside one goalkeeper. I didn't talk about goalkeeper because in all formation, goalkeeper is one of the key player. You cannot have a goalkeeper who is very weak in any formation. Anyway, so I'm not gonna go for deep discussion because I have plenty of formation and tactic to discuss in this video. So as you can see, the tactic is here: team mentality attacking, focus passing mixed, passing style mixed, and force counter attack off. This is an attacking formation, so it's gonna be off. I mean, the force counter attack gonna be off. And pressing style low, tackling style always easy, marking style zonal, and play offside trap on and off depending on the situation. 4-3-2-1 is our number 4. 4-3-2-1 is one of the greatest formation. Even in real life, it's a great formation. So due to its amazing defense and balanced midfield, and also you have attack. So everything is spot on in this formation. Only problem in this formation is flanks. I mean, the flanks are down, a bit down, very close to central midfielder, but they are not close to the attackers. What happens when you have AMR, they always hate very nearly to a striker, so they create more attacking sense. But now it's not a problem if you have a great ML and AMR. So if you have 200% ML and AMR, then this formation can be very, very deadly. And now let's talk about the tactic a bit. As you can see, the tactic, defensive tactic, you can simply follow these default tactic. Again, you need to change the tactic if you play a bit attacking. If you need to score goal, you can play neutral by playing team mentality normal. But if you desperately need to score a goal, then you can go for team mentality attacking, and that's the reason why force counter attack will be off. So if you go for attacking, you should keep the force counter attack off. Other things will remain same. Number 3, 3-1-4-1-1. 3-1-4-1-1 formation is one of the popular formation in top 11 2025. People really like this formation. Generally, top class managers who are spending a lot of money, they prefer this formation, and this formation can be really, really effective if you have all these required player. And this is also similar to the formation which is 3-1-5-1 formation, and 3-1-5-1 and 3-1-4-1-1 formation has a bit different. Only the difference is in midfield. Only one midfielder, that means one of the MC is not there. Just one MC is not there, and that MC went to a MC and also another striker they added. So that means 2 attackers they added in this formation. That's it. This is the difference between 3-1-5-1-1 and 3-1-4-1-1. If you want to have this formation, you must have 2 great players in flanks, in ML and MR. This is for attack, of course. You need AMC and ST as the best one. And of course, midfielders should be better. All the players in the midfield should be better player that will really help you to perform well. And in defense, key players are the DMC and GK. You need to have big DMC, of course, to actually defend. Otherwise, it's difficult to defend goals because you have only 3 DC. So let's go to tactic. So as I said earlier, team mentality you can focus on depending on the situation. So normally you should go for normal, because this is your set tactic. You may not attend the match sometimes. So your set tactic should be normal. You can also go for defensive team mentality if your opponent is too good. And focus passing, of course, the focus passing is the main issue I talked about. Focus passing is a real key factor in this formation. So this formation indicates you will have to play pass through the middle instead of playing down both flank. But yes, you can still play down both flank using your ML and MR. But the best option for this formation is through the middle, as you have the most players in the middle. But if you want, you can also go for focus passing mixed so that they can do whatever they need. And passing style, of course, as I said, short is not effective when it comes about counter attack. So if you want to use counter attack football, then don't use short, rather use long or mixed. Mixed is the safest option. So if you play through the middle and if you want to play the force counter attack, you should go for passing style mixed or long. Or if you want to play non-counter-attack football, then you can go for short passing and force counter-attack off. Anyway, so pressing style, you can go either low or you can go for high. If you want to go for high, you should have 99 condition, and also you need to be aware of the situation. If extra time happens in a knockout stage, you should not play very long time pressing high. This will put you on the back foot because you are gonna lose condition. Now, as you can see, tackling style, I prefer easy always. Only when I see I have no opportunity against the opponent, I play hard. So marking style, of course, I discussed about it. It should be zonal for this formation. I already discussed about these option zonal earlier in this video, and of course the play offside trap, you can keep it on and off depending on your opponent's playing style. If they are having balls, or you can say possession most of the time, and they are long passing a lot, also you can use this feature on. But if you see that you are dominating, then simply you can keep it off. Number 2, 4-2-1-3. Now 4-2-1-3 is a popular formation here in our channel. It's not so popular in top 11, but it is popular to me because I have used this formation for a long time already. Probably 3-4 seasons in a row I have been using this formation as my main formation. But yes, I use other formations as well depending on the situation and matches. So the primary formation, I have this one for a long period of time. It's the formation of non-money users. I only focus on three key players rather, two from the wings, one from the striking zone. I try to keep these players as big as possible. Previously, I showed you I own quadruple using this formation, and not only that, but also I performed really well in this account with this formation. And in other few accounts, I also have seen that the formation is really performing well. So you will have to understand that formation works in terms of player combination, skills, and the total management. So even if you use other formation, it can work if you have better players for those formation. Now, these formation may not work if you don't have very good flanks striker. Again, if you have very weak defenders or defense, you will also struggle with these because there are too many attackers in these formation. Now, as you can see, the tactic, this one is the set tactic I mean the default tactic. If I do not join the match, this tactic always stays. And even if I stay in match, sometime I don't change tactic. I play with these if the team does well. But if I see the situation require, I must change tactics. No tactics can be stay still if you see situation changes. Different situations demand different tactics. So if you do not change your tactics, you will struggle with the formation, you will struggle with the tactic. Many people believe that if he use a perfect formation and a set tactic, he is going to win match. It doesn't work always, it doesn't work this way. You need to change tactics situation wise. So I did not talk about much about these tactic. I did not explain these tactic much because I explained these tactics a lot. This one is my basic default tactics. But if you want to change tactics according to your match situation, you will have to change. The defense is pretty much similar with others, pressing style low, tackling style easy, marking style zonal, play offside trap on. You can also keep it off depending on the match situation. So now as you can see, team mentality I keep normal, but you can go for attacking as well. If you see you are 1-0 down, 2-0 down, and focus passing, you can focus on mixed as well instead of down both flank. If you do not have strong flanks, which is highly recommended, you need to have strong flanks. So passing style, it can be mixed. Force counter attack, you can keep it on and off depending on the situation. Off when your opponent is not so strong, not performing strongly, but if you see your opponent is stronger than you or performing really better than you, or getting possession most of the time, then you can keep it on. But defense will remain same. And the number one here is 3-1-5-1. Although I do not use this formation 3-1-5-1, this one is the best formation in the world right now in top 11. But it's not in real life, but it's obviously in top 11. So in top 11, this one is also the most popular formation right now. And I always keep this formation in top 5. But in this season, this formation again is working really well. So you will have to understand that the word of this formation. But I always say one thing, that this formation is not a good formation for non-money user. This one is the best formation for money user. If you spend money, spend money to create big players, especially if you use gems for increasing your players' quality tire wise, from elite to a bigger tire, then of course this formation is for you, and this formation will give you a great performance in football association matches as well. But our formation, I mean non-money users formation, the formation I showed you, that formation will not perform well in football association. Football association matches are different from the regular tournaments. As you can see, I dominate regular tournaments. Most of the time I win titles. If not win titles, I always play semi-final and final. The reason is the formation and tactic is very good for those opponents. But for the money users, those formations are not good, because they do not serve in the high competitive matches, as they are not totally depend on ML, MR, MCs. So also DMC matters, also goalkeeper matters. So these 3-1-5-1 formation is the total combination. It provides a great midfield and it provides a great defense as well. Despite there is no DL and DR, it is the best defense as well, because these 3 DCs and 1 DMC is the key. You will see that most biggest teams, they keep a great goalkeeper, they keep great DMC. DMC and GK are the key in this defense. And of course, the main key part of this formation is these five amazing midfielders, and these five amazing midfielders always help the attacker to score. And not only the attackers score, but also ML and MR can work as attackers dramatically. And I never use this formation because I don't have these players. Now let's talk about the tactic. What is the tactic, the perfect tactic for this 3-1-5-1 formation? The first thing, which is team mentality, you should have defensive with this formation. Defensive is effective. This will help you not to receive many goals. Instead, you will score goals with the counter attack. So as you can see, focus passing, I'm going to go for through the middle. It's very simple because you have 5 midfielders. And now passing style should be mixed so that your players pass every possible way, and force counter attack, as I said earlier, that you are gonna rely on force counter attack. That's the reason why force counter attack on. And the pressing style should be high, as you are using too many 200% player. So tackling style, you can go easy, that will help you, but hard when you will be down in every possible way. You have no choice but to hurt your opponent. Marking a style, you should go for zonal because you don't have many defenders. You only have 3 DC. You cannot mark every player. So zonal will be very good for you. And the play offside trap, you can go for on and off depending on the opponent's action. So one last suggestion, you can blindly use this formation, and it's the best formation if you have all these sets of players. These set players, these set midfielders, especially ML, MR, this one is the lone best formation for you. And DMC, but if you do not have those players, this combination, if you do not have, then you will struggle with this formation. You will struggle even to score. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do always appreciate you guys for watching my video. And please subscribe this channel so that I get inspiration to make more quality videos for you.